cookie, incredible cookie dough to eat. Perfect if you have 2 for breakfast warm out of the oven. That was my diet for many years here. Okay, butter goes into stand mixer. You need a stand mixer with this recipe because you need the power of the motor of the stand mixer to force your unsalted European style butter and your granulated sugar and your light brown sugar together. We take this creaming process super seriously at Milk Bar. It's a 10-minute total creaming process. It starts with the butter and the sugars in the bowl. We're gonna let that go for about 2 minutes till they're combined, incorporated, and they start to get a little fluffy and lighter in color. Nice medium speed to get that going. Don't worry, we're gonna take it up a few notches in a second. So, to the butter and sugar mixtures, we're gonna add egg and our vanilla extract, dark vanilla extract. Eggs and vanilla are in the bowl. We got 8 more minutes of creaming to go. I'm gonna start the mixer on like a medium slow, and then once my egg gets incorporated into that mass of butter and sugar, I'm gonna hit it all the way up to the highest speed, and I'm gonna put my timer on for the remaining 8 minutes. This is where any of you at home making the cornflake chocolate chip marshmallow cookie, where you get into trouble. Because I say 10 minutes, you say, well yeah, I like mixed it for a long time. It's 10 minutes, and it's not just 10 minutes, it's 10 minutes on the highest speed possible total. So set your timers, make sure your mixture is incorporated, and once it is, amp it all the way up. Flour's in, kosher salt, and we add a little bit more kosher salt than your average recipe because we used unsalted butter. We like to control the salt at this point. Salt is in every single one of our recipes, not because we like live and die by the salty sweet rule, but salt enhances the flavor of anything sweet or savory. Pro tip. Baking powder and baking soda for rise, for flavor, for spread, for puff and for spread go in. All of those dry ingredients are in my bowl, and I'm literally going to mix this mixture until it's shaggy. That means it hasn't come together. It's not going to look exactly like cookie dough yet because I still have marshmallows, chocolate chips, and cornflakes to throw into this bowl, and I don't want to overmix my dough. So it goes on low speed, and I watch it come together. We're talking 10 seconds, 15 seconds max, until it's a shaggy mess. Come here, look. You see in there? So I still have some loose bits of flour, that's okay, but the dough has started to come together. The flour has started to hydrate the rest of the mixture. It's not all the way mixed, but that's okay because I still have more things to mix in. So scrape down the sides of your bowl, make sure all those flour pieces are thrown around evenly, and we're gonna add our mix-ins. But because we're making the cornflake chocolate chip marshmallow cookie, it's when I add my cornflakes, my chocolate chips, and my marshmallows. And I'm going to mix this just until all of those ingredients combine. Again, you want to mix your cookie dough as little as humanly possible. Now, get down into the bottom of my bowl to make sure everything is incorporated, that it's well distributed, that I see chocolate chips, cornflakes, and mini marshmallows all over the place. And then I move to the scooping station. But scooping them so that there's space apart on the tray that you plan on baking them on is how I'm gonna do it, because I plan on chilling these and baking these bad boys and having them for lunch. Plenty of options there though. Also, if you just plan on eating the cookie dough, scoop it in the portions you plan on eating it and give it a little zing in the microwave. 5-10 seconds is my go-to. So you have nice warm cornflake chocolate chip marshmallow cookie dough. But straight on the baking sheet, 2 to 3 inches apart. These are standard baking sheets at home, and I usually go 2, 1, 2, 1, so that there's enough spread in between each, that they don't start getting into a situation where they're one big, gooey, amoeba-like cornflake chocolate chip marshmallow cookie. I'll leave the tops where they are because the cookies in the oven are going to spread and decrease in height a ton. But before they go into the oven, we throw them into the refrigerator for a solid 10 minutes because we want the butter and the sugar and the egg part of this mixture, because we know we forced it all together. We want to make sure it's nice and set, a solid foundation and bond before we throw it in a 375 degree oven.